Hi, Wheeking Souls family. Long time no see. Big changes here at Wheeking Souls. So, we're going to sit here and we're going to watch cinnamon roll and pumpkin, cinnamon roll, while we discuss some things. So, the Mr. and I, we usually work 70 to 80-ish hours a week each. And we have other animals and 2 kids in the house. My son is grown, but we have a lot going on. And we didn't feel like we had the space we needed to really do breeding and showing like he really wanted to, and the guinea pigs like we wanted to. So we have drastically reduced our herd from about 40 pigs down to currently 21. And for the most part, there might be 1 or 2 or 3 that will be still up for adoption to the right home, but these 2 girls are not one of them, any of those. But we're gonna pare down, and eventually we'll just be to that enclosure at the top, and then the love nest. We called it the love nest because it's huge. It's like 3 or 4 foot deep and about 4 or 5 feet long, and it has like 4 guinea pigs in it right now, none of which they're going anywhere either. So those will be the 2. The rest we will love on until they decide they don't want to be with us anymore. So that is this. We've redone this. There's nothing in that cage. I just need to take it into the cage museum under our house, because I'm not getting rid of them, because you just never know. We are not quitting being guinea pig people, but just for our schedule. And then maybe one day when we're not working as much and we have more time on the weekends to go to shows, and maybe a guinea pig barn that has all the guinea pig space we want for our lovelies, then we'll do that. So yeah, so I've missed you guys, and I've been thinking I've been wanting to do this update, but when you get home at 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and then you still have 5 dogs and a few kitties and sometimes some kids to take care of, it makes for short times. But I really appreciate y'all's support and liking. I've gotten a few new subscribers, so welcome. I do plan on doing the content still on guinea pig care, and we'll get to know all the ones who are staying. And we might even meet the other critters. Which one? I don't know if you can see that. I was getting dog food out, and I call him my circus dog. He's a cockapoo. He's about 8 months old. His name's Sunny, and he jumped on the bowl, and that went everywhere. So that's why they're not down here with us now. It's because they are video hogs, and they won't let me talk to you. But we'll introduce them slowly and surely, but you'll get to know the Wheeking Souls crew more. I am definitely going to do more care. You not feeling it? She's like, got it. I might feel it if you have a treat. So the story on these 2 girls, this is Cinnamon Roll again, and that's Pumpkin. I think Cinnamon Roll is a Swiss or a Swiss mix. I have not seen one in person except for her, but when I look up the breed standards, her fur type is very much like that, or what I would imagine it to be. And then Miss Thing back there, Pumpkin, is a strikingly beautiful marked um, no, not Peruvian, Abbey Abyssinian mix. And I say mix because she does not, a true Abbey, which I do have some of those, and I'll show you them one day. They have 8 rosettes, and they have to be certain places to be a good breed and full bred. So if they have, they don't have many, or they're kind of all over, I always assume that they are a Abbey mix. If her hair was a little longer, she might also qualify for a Peruvian mix. She still might. I just always go for the Abbey when they're not long-haired. But who knows what her DNA is. But what I do know is that she is Buddhist. So these girls were at a pet store and had been surrendered by their owners, who I guess said they no longer had time for them. And ooh, girl, we gotta get you a pedicure. No longer time for them. And my daughter, our daughter, said she wanted them, and now they're ours because she doesn't pay attention to them. And they come into our thing. So yeah, that's how that goes. I was looking at Moon there, but I just saw him twitch his ear, so I was like, oh no, did we lose Moon? Because he's an older dude. But no, he's just napping despite being videoed. But these girls, they have found their forever home. They will not be going up for adoption. And they are here. They're lovely girls. I would say they are every bit of 4 to 5 years old, so they are considered seniors in the piggy world. So my husband and I rehome some of ours, and we still plan to if we can find them good homes. We're not by any means dumping them or urgently trying to find a home. These that we have are within our ability to care for with our time and still feel like we're giving them the attention. But that did bring up a subject of why people rehome piggies. And you see it all the time in all the pig groups. It's my daughter or my son lost interest. They don't play with them as much as the parent thinks they should. And they want to find them a better home where they will get the love they deserve. And I'm just here to say that's me and my husband both think that's a line of bull crapo. And I'll tell you why. Piggies are quite happy just being with another piggy. Usually. Some piggies don't like other piggies, and in that case, yes, you need to give it attention. But most piggies, just as long as they have their good hay, their good pellets, they get veggies every now and then, and a treat every now and then. And I say every now and then, a few times a week for the veggies, at least about a cup nightly, they would absolutely love. But if you're feeding a high quality pellet and a good hay, you really don't even have to do that. Shocker. You can get away with making sure they get their vitamin C through the children's vitamin C liquid. I think I've talked about that, but I definitely will at some point. But you give that once a week, and they're going to get all their nutritional requirements. our piggies do get veggies, but they do not get them every single night. But they get them often, and I make sure that they have their vitamin C, either through the little chew tabs that you can get the treats. The Oxbow makes a good brand, or whatever. And then there's the children's vitamin C liquid. You can give a little syringe about 0.5, 0.0, was it point? I had to look a little slim. 0.5 milliliters. For a piggy. So that's how that is. And they would be perfectly fine with a few pets. They are not a pet that's gonna need you to come home and cuddle them each evening. But they do need their cage clean. They do poop a lot, and they do eat quite a bit, and they do need their companionship of their other piggies. Other than that, it is more stressful for you to rehome them into a home that they don't know, with people they don't know, with schedules they don't know, than you to just take care of them with their food and buddy needs and with love. I'm not saying don't ever touch them, but I'm saying, like, you don't have to spend every night with them. Or even week. They would be much happier with that. All our piggies are very happy, very sociable, and none of them are depressed. But we do not, like I said, you heard me, we work 70 to 80 hours a week at our jobs. And then we have other animals to care for. So they do not get chair time every night, or even every day, or even every week. Actually, they rarely get chair time. But they do get time when we're cleaning their cage, 15, 20 minutes here, when we fill up their water, a couple times a day, morning and night, we check their waters and their pellet level and all that good stuff. So, and then when you go to give them their pedicures, which both these girls are going to get a pedicure before I clean their cage. See, that's their cage. And they do not stay on that. They stay on that. But I have to desanitize it and put it back in there. And then I use fleece pads. So I think actually, yeah. I actually feel like, oh, there's some hanging right there that I'll be using one of them for here. So yeah, that's the thing. So if you're thinking about rehoming your piggy because you think that they do not have enough time, or you don't have enough time for them, I hope that the information I've shared with you would have you reconsider and just let them live out their life happy with you. Of course, if there's financial reasons you can't afford to keep them or feed them, or you're never, ever, ever, ever home, not even for the 5 minute in the morning, 5 minute at night to water and feed them, and 15 to 20 minutes to clean their cage once or twice a week, at least, then yeah, or you don't have any help maybe, but just things to consider. But the room is coming along, and yeah, we're back, and I'll be placing more videos, hopefully, more frequently than I have been. It is a goal. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Your support means the world. And if there are subject matters that you would like to know about piggies, feel free to pop those in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them and do a video on them. Yeah, so thanks all. Have a good one.